Alright, welcome back to Icarus. Going to jump straight back into our world that we were before, where we're trying to build a cabin and not be eaten by bears. And maybe raise a bit of money along the way. So while that's loading, let's revisit World Central Kitchen. They're an organisation that responds to crises around the world and provides food to those who need it. One of the most basic things that you kind of can't really do without. They kind of cooperate with organizations on the ground to, like, locally based organizations to try and get things there as quickly as they can. So we have a storm cooking meanwhile in Icarus. It's been brewing. And it is 9:54 AM, so it's nice and early. And we pretty much just need to get up and get out there and level to level 20. That's the idea. Gonna have some bacon. And gonna pop some seeds in here. We have a ton of strawberries. Okay. That's a lot. We also have a lot of sulfur, which can go into this one for now. We have a ton of rope that can go into this one as well. We can also make a masonry bench now as well. That's the interesting thing. We can start making stone structures. We don't need to just at the moment, but it's nice to know we can. So our plants are growing nicely. Just gonna make some more like armor pieces briefly. And just farm it for some XP real quick. It's plentiful. So don't really waste anything by doing that. Okay, 121 strawberries, and they by themselves do not give much. That's the annoying thing. That's about to expire, so we'll consume some of that, even though we don't have any buff from it. We need some more just normal berries, which I was going to try and plant, I thought, and I'm not sure if I ever did. Oh well, never mind. We'll just go gathering. I think we might just scout off this direction a bit. I did also make myself an ice box so I can gather some ice from down here while I'm out exploring. So let's go do that. Means I have to swim across the lake that has poisonous piranhas in it, but oh well. We can still launch ourselves out of it. Alright, we've got to keep an eye out for predators. Some pumpkins. Plenty of goods around. I can't remember where other caves are, is the other thing. Was there a cave along here? Doesn't look like a tall enough ridge to have a cave in it. No, not quite. Maybe further this way. I feel there is a cave somewhere around here, or that, or we're just in a... Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Let's just not get eaten by wolves. Oh, I was going to make myself an iron knife as well, because my durability of this workshop knife is diminishing fairly quickly. Here's our berries, and let's grab some of these. We can't actually turn them into the fruit salad without our cooking station, but do we also take out things like this? How much does that give me? 526. It's not to be sneezed at. Need all the XP I can get. I've still got quite a long way to go for level 20. Sometimes it just really seems to sneak up on you. I'll just leave him alone. Sometimes it seems like it really accelerates really quickly, and you just all of a sudden level up. But generally, it takes quite a bit of effort. That usually happens when you're in dangerous situations and you're fighting wolves and bears. I'm hoping I don't encounter any polar bears when I come to that little piece of Arctic. Let's forage a bunch of this stuff, because I mean, if nothing else, if I do get an icebox going, then I'll be able to actually preserve some of these fruit salads that I make. Because they're really good for XP boosts. They give, is it a 15% buff or something? 10%. Oh, bacon's the 15%. We need to find more boar. Shame that deer don't seem to give anything special. Like, they don't give a venison or something like that. Which you kind of expect them to. Never mind. I haven't delved fully into the cooking pathways yet. It's the sort of thing that I'm, much like in real life, I usually just stick to the basics in a lot of games. I don't delve hugely down. The buffs are sometimes worth it, so... Right, so here's the Arctic area, and this is a pretty dangerous entrance. The one we were at the other day was prone to having lots of wolves around. This one's prone to having polar bears, and they're really dangerous, as you can expect. Sometimes they do come down this far as well. I believe there is also a cave around somewhere. I'm not sure if it's on this level or the next. It is in fact up here, I think? No, it is not. Maybe it was down further. It might be on top of it, in fact. Oop. We'll just fall down and find out. Is that sulfur? That's an interesting thing to have a deep deposit for. Ah, here's the cave. I don't necessarily need anything from it, but I am curious to see what's in here. There's lots of iron, of course, platinum, I think, no, aluminium. Our torch is actually almost out. There's more gold. We don't need more gold just yet, but there's probably also cave worms. Yep. Thankfully they take a little time before they attack you. I want my arrows back, but I don't care about anything else. There's a deep deposit here. Silica. That's a weird one. Where are you? Ah, splash damage. Hate it when that happens. Oh, they retreat. There's two of them. It's getting out of hand. Ah, oh, Jesus. Worm-infested cave. Please tell me that's all of them now. I got most of my arrows back. Okay, so there's lots of iron, there's some aluminium, there's bits and bobs like that. And there's some deer hanging around. Hello, goodbye. Not interested in you guys right now. Literally only came here for some ice. Oh, there's one of those horse things. They always attack me. I'm just gonna put it down before it gets the chance. Oh, there's another one up there too. Because they keep just attacking me. What XP do they give me? Almost 1,000. That's worth it. Another thing that should give me like a special kind of meat, but they don't. What was that noise? Oh, more horses. Horses for courses. This is a survival game, after all. We're the ones trying to survive, which unfortunately means that other things will not. We can make a bunch more arrows, maybe? No, we can't. We need a lot more sticks, apparently. Interesting. It's something I usually have plenty of. Let's just drop a couple of these. Just want to get far enough in that I can pick up some ice. I just want to run back to my base. This is just a resource gathering expedition. Just trying to listen out for any heavy footfalls. Another Tyrannus. That's the horse things. Yep, and sure enough. So this is what I mean by the fact that they attack me. It's like a herbivore, and yet they just come after you if you get slightly too close. It's very strange. Don't know what the AI is thinking. Need more sticks. Grab some more berries as well, why not? See, deer do the smart thing and just run away from you. But the Tyrannus and also boar seem to have the idea of, nope, we're going to take them on. I heard a bear. I just want to get some snow. That's all I want. Is it a bear or was it the deer? I think it was a bear. Oh, okay, now we're getting cold. We're not quite insulated enough for this. I just want some snow. That's definitely a polar bear. Just want some snow. This would seem to not be the place to come just to pick up some snow. There's the bear's up there and it's going away. There you some snow? Yes, good. There we go, ice. We have some ice. Unfortunately, it doesn't last very long. I think after a certain point, maybe you get refrigeration. You can make your own ice. But until then, you just have to go scavenging for it. You have to go a long way up to get to that one. It does also then, as you'd expect, have a bit of a timer on it that it starts to melt. It's a long timer, to be fair, but it is still there. Oh, these are rotten. We need to get that back. Actually, just having the ice in your inventory doesn't prevent other things from spoiling. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, hello. We didn't even need to go that far. Okay, never mind. That's stone. That's kind of funny. Is that also ice? Not the sort that I can pick up. It is, but I can't pick up. Alright, let's just run. I have a perk that allows me to run faster when I've got a bow drawn, bow out. If you think, shouldn't you be putting your weapon away? No, this is actually faster. Believe it or not. I wonder if I should, if I see another sulfur deposit, maybe mine it. So I can make some more crop plots. Only relevant if I see one. Also, I shouldn't use up all of my stamina, because if I come across something dangerous, I want to be able to run away. Seems pretty safe along this passageway, at least. And we're back to our lake. Oop, we need to do that. One expired without me realizing. And turned into... what the other spoiled plants was, I guess. The stringy meat thing, I'll have to wait. I wonder if you can make yourself a little portable icebox or something. I can't remember. I don't remember there being an icebox specifically. It feels like there should be. I mean, there is a fishing, like, tackle box, which interestingly doesn't require ice or anything, but still keeps bait and fish fresh, which is, yeah, interesting, to say the least. but it doesn't require any ice. I wonder if there's like a chili bin you can make, something to have in your inventory so you could carry things without them spoiling. It seems kind of silly that you can only have something stationary at your base. Might have to examine the blueprints. Take a look at the tech tree again. I was needing some more sticks as well, so let's just gather some more of those. Harvest for sticks, yeah, there we go. Not sure if you get more from using an axe on it, or by actually using the harvest option. Oh, hello, fallen tree. He's fallen in the water. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. There we go. Don't want to drink. Just want to harvest the wood. Because I will need a lot more wood if I want to make some more crop plots as well. It's just good to have as well. Fuel and everything. I'm not sure where the stump was for that. It kind of fall in this direction, so is there just a stump up here somewhere? Or does it not leave behind a stump when it falls in a storm? There's a wolf over there. You're on my island. I don't like that. And I'm probably going to get eaten by fish now while I'm in the water dealing with you. I was going to experiment with a like proper skinning table as well, that's right. I've never really experimented with that before. You get a lot more resources, apparently, from the animals. Hello? I might just leave you there for now. I'll take the arrow out of your skull if I can. Leave you there. Hopefully it won't attract too many other things. Can I make a skinning bench? What do I need for a skinning bench? Some stone. I have some stone in this. I'm going to be overburdened probably, but skinning bench. Put that over by the cooking station. I'll put my ice in the ice box too while I think of it. Actually, I'll sort all that stuff out separately soon. So where's my cooking station? Upstairs, wasn't it? I'm going to be carrying carcasses upstairs. Oh well. Let's pick you up. Hold to carry. Floop. And place. And do I now just use this? Wolf carcass, there we go. Meat, leather, fur, bone, stringy meat. Interesting. Okay. It doesn't give me a hell of a lot extra. Because there's like a animal fats thing. And I'm not sure how to go about getting that. I also have way too much. I don't think I can take all of that, can I? Oh, apparently I can. Cool. Okay, well, so that's kind of useless, to be perfectly honest. It doesn't feel like that gave me all that much extra at all. Never mind. Cool. I can do that there. Icebox. Where did I put that? There. Bonk. There we go. Good. Let's put a... Well, first let's make some mixed berries. They only stack to 10, which is kind of annoying. Oh, I've got this one here as well I can use. It's kind of annoying they only stack to 10. queue those up as well, just get rid of them. Another storm. This tends to be winds, I think. Okay, we have lots of sticks. While that's doing that, also we should eat one of the stringy meats that's down here. Not stack, Jesus. I accidentally hit consume stack, but it didn't do it all, so that's good. I'm glad it's smart enough to figure out that I don't actually want to eat 14 steak. That's funny. I want you to go on the icebox anyway. Because those things are the things that give me big buffs. So we've got that, we'll cook that as well. And then we're going to have all of these. Which annoyingly don't stack up. Okay, well that's pretty good. I should have kept some of those berries. I was meaning to experiment whether I could plant them. Oops, never mind. Bonk. Cook some more of that up. I have so much of the just raw meat that I do not need to worry about that. The stringy meat is the highest priority. Because that's the one that gives me the best buffs. I mean, we can put some of the stuff into the storage as well, I guess, if I've got space, but I'll prioritize these. And we can also combine these stacks. That's gonna spoil before it gets a chance to do anything else, that's fine. Okay, I guess we can go foraging again for some more of those just standard berries, because I do want to see whether or not I could plant them. I'm gonna guess probably not. They are, after all, called wild berries. But it just seems weird. I don't know, maybe they just respawn in that case, but it seems strange that that'd be quite a good recipe, like one of the best food recipes, it seems, in terms of XP gain at least, and you not being able to cultivate them. So I have a lot of fiber, because I was going to basically 350 for harvesting crops. Okay, I never realized that that was that lucrative. That's quite insane. Okay, good. So 8. Oh, maybe I did try this. Yeah, and I can eat them. I can't plant them. Okay, so we're just going to end up with a ton of strawberries in the end, instead of actually having these plants. And in which case, maybe I don't care. I need to grab more seeds. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I do plant a couple of things. 70 XP for planting. Yeah, 350 for harvesting. That's quite nice. That's down. Yeah, that's only been used once so far. All right. Well, I can still make some more if I wanted to, but either way, I have a bunch of extra sulfur, so let's just drop that down the bottom there or something. Doesn't matter where it goes. Okay, with lots of leather as well, which we can just turn into rope if we want to. Let's just make a ton of arrows for now, and then we'll break down the big stack and make more. 70 XP per arrow. Hey, it all adds up. 700 for 10, for example. Yeah, 7,000 for 100 is actually really good. Destroy the big stack. Make it again. That gives us another 3,500 from making 50 of them. I can put a stone away. We don't need to have that open. It'll just keep doing it, which is kind of funny. Just beavering away. How's this going for fuel, actually? Not bad. That's alright. How about you? You don't even have a stack. Let's just put that stack in there. We don't have anything to actually use in the furnace yet, but... Okay, and then same thing, do that, and make more. Right. So the strawberries we have just sitting in here. We really don't need to actually worry about preserving the raw goods because we're going to end up with a ton of them. Let's make some more. Hey, we've got a stack of 5 here. There we go. So what else is there? So yeah, more bacon, animal fat. Oh, okay, you turn that into that. Alright. Because where did I see something that used animal fat? It was creamed corn. Stuffed avocado. There's the mixed berries. I especially want to look for XP boost. Okay, well, it wasn't that. Oh, was it a lure or something? Is it like an animal fat lure? No? Maybe I was just curious in general. I just happened to see it and was wondering where it came from. Cool. Let's put some more leather in here, I guess. Actually, you know what? Maybe we just make a ton more rope. Because we can. Because, yeah. And it's 56 per craft of that. So, I mean, why not? We're up to 12 on this. That's nice. Let's eat that before it expires. Let's eat that before it expires. And let's... you're going to... Yeah, there's going to be one that spoils. That's okay. We can't do much about that. Oh, actually, maybe we do that and it'll be the one that gets used. Yeah, gaming the system. Cool. Let's pop these in here. So the bacon is the thing that we want a lot more of if we can. Because that gives us the best XP bonus. Which we want to make the most of when we can. These give us 336 per craft, which is pretty nice. We should also check our like talents and stuff since we went up another level. Make another couple. Fiber is just so easy to come by in this that we just keep doing this. We end up with, you know, less of a full stack now, so that's good. How are you going? Still processing. I mean, I could probably queue up another 100 quite easily. Or maybe not. Reckons that 53 is the maximum now. We just get so much. I wish I could do something extra with fur as well. There's not really anything additional to do with fur. Anyway, what were the other things I was going to do? I was going to look at making a carpentry bench. Did I even research that? Yes, carpentry bench. 120 copper nails. Wow, that's a lot of copper nails. Okay. So that'll be using 12 copper. Well, we can do that. Yeah, go away console. We take out a stack of that and go, you know what, let's just make 200 nails because we're probably going to use them for other things and we don't use copper for too much else. It'll be an excuse to go and get more if I need to. We still have some seeds on us. Let's get those in there. Want to keep those slots free for more useful things. Fiber, sticks, bones. How are we going? How much does these give each? 22. Not the greatest, not the worst. Alright. While that's going on, let's check out our talents. So we've been looking at the adventure tree recently, haven't we? We need 3 more points in this group in order to unlock these, I believe. And they're kind of nice to have, especially the extra cold resistance in the Arctic. So we could have increased swim speed if we really wanted to. Yeah, not sure about that. Resistance to exposure is kind of nice. Bonus health is also kind of nice. Lower drainage of things at night is pretty relevant. Faster movement speed at night is kind of nice because, yeah, at nighttime you just want to get back places. Let's do that. So then we're just 1 point away. Just toss one in somewhere. Maybe we just get that for the sake of it, right? Or that. I kind of like the increased resistance. I wish that was the other way around. I don't really care about increased swim speed. But unfortunately, these things have prerequisites. None of these are useful for me. I guess reduced hunger rate, but I have so much food that that just isn't an issue. Right, tech tree. Now, where would like a cooler box or something be? Probably not here, because Icebox is there for the stationary one. Is there a portable version? I'm gonna guess not. There's the tackle box, which is nice. Inventory contents will not spoil. Don't know how we achieve that. I mean, it's sealed with tree sap, apparently. Oh, the lantern. That's what we wanted the animal fat for. 5 fat for the lantern. I want to make that. That's my next goal. There's a wooden cupboard. Brazier. There's nothing really portable. Oh, once we unlock that, we still have to unlock these things. Okay, well, a nice wooden bed looks good. Yeah, it's something else to use fur. And then there's the carved wood furniture. And that unlocks all of those things. It's silly that you've got these things individually still, when you've got something like that. It includes a carved wood bed. I wish I could take that back now. Oh well, let's just grab all of those. Why not? Gives us a huge amount of stuff. It's all interior things though. We can make a cart. It cannot be used as a seat by players. It has to be in tamed animals inventory, and we haven't gotten into animal taming yet. I'm not likely to be honest. I don't know. Seems like a lot of work. A lot of extra work. Ah, solo talents. We have some of these available too. Good. Ah, there we go. Weight capacity. Thank you. Always good to have more weight capacity. Right, everything's stopped ticking, so I think that's all finished now. And you have now finished. We're not taking that. It's now nighttime as well. So, what was the other thing? I need more wood, that's right. I guess I'm taking you back. Carpentry bench. I'll need a lot of wood for these things anyway, I imagine. And... oh, nice. I want to see if I can make a better bed before I go to bed and attempt to use it. Now let's set up the carpentry bench over here. A bit of a view. So, what can I make here? Carved wood bed. Need to make 75 refined wood. So... times 5. Okay, yeah, we don't need all. 6 would be 30. 12 is therefore 60. 75 is 15. So that's, while that's making, it takes a little while, looks like. You can also make base materials for cheaper when you have a carpentry bench, which is kind of nice. And you can turn wood into sticks if you really needed to. I don't know why you'd want to. So we also need... oh, there's the normal wooden bed. That takes a lot less. Only need, oh no, it takes more. 20. No, less. Yeah. God, that's really expensive. Oh well, 40 furs and 15 leather. Let's go grab that. Let's just move some of that up there, to be honest. Take it out of this bench and put it into this one. We can distribute our storage. Let's do that. So we will be able to make that eventually. We also may as well just put the copper nails in here too, because everything seems to need that as well. Awesome. It's 8 o'clock. Cool. Skinning bench, I guess I'll keep it, but I've learnt that it's not actually that useful. So I'm just going to stash that back into the workbench, because you can do that in this game. You can just nest benches inside of benches. It's quite funny. I mean, it's, yeah. You'd think when it creates it would put it directly into your inventory, but it doesn't. So that's funny. Cool. So while it's doing all of that, that's all processing here. Yep, still ticking away. Got 30 more to go. Time to talk a little bit more about the World Central Kitchen and the reason we're here. So they raise money for, well no, we raise the money. They provide meals to people in need. This year has been a really busy one for them. There's been tornadoes in the US, there's been wildfires in Chile, there's been storms and heavy snow in California that doesn't normally get it. There's been earthquakes in Turkey, there's been earthquakes in, where else was it? It was like, yeah, Afghanistan. There's been hurricanes, there's been flooding in Chile, in America, and all over the place. There's like rains in Vermont, which you don't really think of as getting crises. There's been obviously humanitarian issues with Armenian refugees. There's been Israel at the moment, and ongoing in Ukraine, of course. So they do a lot of good stuff. Yeah, and so far I believe the campaign for this year for Thankmas has raised about $6 million or something. But as you can imagine, it's never really enough. It all disappears pretty quickly when you've got that much going on. And there's no sign of it getting much better in the world. So we're trying to do a little bit that we can. While we kind of enjoy our own luxury, we are trying to, yeah, put that privilege to good use. Yeah, let's make a bed, set the spawn point. Fire is still going, even though it probably doesn't need to. No, it's still cooking things. We've just got so much stuff to cook. If only it was this easy in real life. Let's put some more of that in the icebox, shall we? What's our buff status like? Almost expired, but we may as well just sleep first. There we are. And let's have one of those. Let's have one of those. Bacon, we are starting to run low on. I say running low on. We've still got a fair amount of them. Also, the ice will eventually run out as well. That's something that just kind of adds to the list of things that you have to keep getting to maintain that. Once you've got an icebox set up, it's all well and good, but it doesn't mean it's over. There's still a lot that you then have to do ongoing to refill it. So there's a place up there. That's where all the wolves were. I think there's another one round the corner down here too, so maybe we take a little wander and go find that, if we can. We should turn our fire off. Both of them. We should turn you off and you off. You know, we've got plenty of stuff cooked. We don't need to worry about wasting it at the moment. Was there anything else I was going to do? I was going to experiment with a few things, I feel. I think that's about it. Masonry bench would be good, but I'm not too worried about it right now. That is to make stone buildings. We don't need to do that at the moment. We're playing on a difficulty setting where storms are not strong enough to actually damage our base. Oh. I got the wrong one. It's weird that the animals don't attack each other, ever. Oh, iron knife, that's the other thing I might try. Oh. Well, I'm sorry. Oh, you got stuck on the tree. That's what it was. Okay, well, we'll just have to put you down, I'm afraid. I guess we just go straight back to base. I was only trying to attack the wolf, but I didn't realise that they were all kind of camped up. And it'll be because this tree has fallen here. It's also not light enough to actually see what I'm doing. Oh, and my torch has disappeared now. But thankfully I can make another one really cheaply, so I'm not too worried. What the hell was that? Heard a rather aggressive sounding noise. I really want to get rid of the... I think we just need to clear some of this undergrowth. I need to get to wherever the wolf carcass was. There it is. Because otherwise other animals will come and go after it. There we go. Now let's see about breaking this down. It's still quite early in the morning. It's kind of too early to go wandering off too much, because we won't be able to see predators too easily. So we'll just do a little bit of cleanup. It'll be from the last storm that came through, I guess. We'll also repair our axe soon. And yeah, maybe get a replacement knife sorted. Cool. Well, that's that cleared, so they won't get as stuck on it. Is that a wolf? I think it is. Yep. 2000 XP, you know, I'm not just doing this for fun. Well, I mean it is. But I'm doing this because I'm trying to level up, and that's the easiest way to do it. Oh, hello. Stealth attacks always do extra damage, so you want to attack before they actually kind of get alerted to you. And even though I was close, somehow I got away with it. So Chamois, don't care about you. Okay. Let's go drop off a bunch of stuff back at base now. It's very easy to just get distracted and never actually end up going where you meant to in this game. Also a random wood pile I just left sitting there. Almost overshot that. So, we didn't have any wood in here, so now we do. Let's put some extra in here. We'll keep the 19 on us, why not? Oh, we can make some arrows as well, that's true. Got all our buffs up. Yep. Cool. Make more arrows, because otherwise we just end up with way too much bone and stuff. We have a couple of stacks of fiber now as well, so let's just get rid of that. Okay, now let's go put those in there. Wheat randomly we picked up. Oh well, whatever. Got nothing to use that with just at the moment, but the extra leather we put in there. The meat we put in there to join all of the rest that's slowly spoiling. Are our crops ready again yet? They are, so let's just deal with these as well then. Okay, we were going to get rid of these as well, because we have so much in the way of the mixed berries now. Let's just plant some more fiber instead. Cool. And we'll put the rest of them up in here. Again, I don't really care if they start going off. We're just going to have a ton of spoiled plants, which I think we can, like, compost, basically. Let's make bunch of these. We're almost at level 19 already. We're doing pretty well on this. Turn that to 2. Cool. I just realized as well we don't have any windows on any of the things in here, and we really should. So, our carpentry bench. Is this the place we can make, like, yeah, reinforced windows? There we go. So we need iron ingots and nails and rope. Alright, well, we have lots of all of that. Rope. Iron. Let's make some nails. We only have 1 currently. Which we should actually put in there, because we don't need to just carry around 1 random bit of nails. It's just a stack taking up room in my inventory. It's not particularly useful. So let's put that in there. And now make 3, I think, windows. At least 3. I might need more, but also make like a reinforced door. But we'll leave that for now. You can also have like elevated houses with trapdoors and stuff to get in them, which is a bit safer. It's like a hunting hide, I guess. Cool. There we go. Snap. Colliding. It doesn't like the fact that there's a bit of thing there. That's alright. Go 2 and something downstairs. Yeah, I did need. Oh, I need lots more. I don't just need 4. I need like 1, 2, 3 more, in fact. Alright, well, let's grab this and see if we can make 3 more with what I've currently got. I need more nails. Of course I do. How do I split stack? Doesn't matter. We'll just go down and make 1 more nails. Oh, knife. That was the other thing I was going to try and do. Which will also need more nails, but we'll do all that downstairs. How much are these getting me? 93. It's not bad. Not great. Not bad. There we go. It just makes it feel a little bit cozier when you've got windows, right? That's right. I had 2 mortar and pestles because I made 1 accidentally. I'm just going to pick up 1 of them and take that to my other base. Just in case I feel I want it. Ah, which reminds me. Lantern. I needed animal fat. Didn't I? Where do I even make a lantern? There we go. 12 epoxy, 5 animal fat. Okay, so epoxy is the other thing we need lots of. We need sulfur for that. As well as a bunch of sticks. Or wood. So 12 epoxy. So that's 24 sulfur and 48 tree sap. What's the max? 30. Okay. And then I can make the rest using wood. 48, so that'll be 9 of these, I think. Maths. And now I need 5 animal fat. So that required raw meat, I seem to remember. And we used this in order to make it. 5. And it was about to expire anyway. Good. And this doesn't expire. Next best thing to butter. Fair. Use that for creamed corn, which is interesting. Gives us good stamina. Doesn't give us any XP bonus, though. Always want the XP bonus. I'm greedy. Because, yeah, mixed berries, that's got the XP gain. I guess after a while, when you are high enough level, then you don't care about the XP gain as much, but 150 maximum stamina is also nothing to be sneezed at. What was the other thing that... Oh, that's the other thing that used wild berries. There's nothing else that uses strawberries. Like, that's the only thing that uses strawberries, that we know of, at least. Maybe there's something else we're not aware of, but... who knows? Right, let's put those back in there, and now let's make our... Oh, for crap, man, we've got horses again. Sorry, young one, but... why do they even come on here, let alone attack my base? I just do not understand. It's just the mentality of, oh, this is in the way. It's very strange. How do you even get onto this island? Like, I could make a fence, but then they'd just attack the fence, I feel. So, that doesn't really solve any problems. You're just headbutting a wall. Okay. Weird. Anyway, what did I come back in here for? Well, let's put that away anyway. And now we have some more ingredients for things. I may as well do this. Lantern. Craft. And then I don't need this anymore. So you need animal fat to power it. I see, that's the repair, and you do that here. So you create more animal fat and repair it at the workbench. That makes some sense. Okay, cool. Well, and we'll have a wood rag torch as backup, basically. That's our backup if we need it. Okay. And we always have meat that we can use to turn into fat. But because fat doesn't even go off, let's just make 20 of it and just stick it in the crafting bench. 1 XP per thing. Funny that. Doesn't really require much effort. One feels a little bit on the nose though. It's like at that point, just don't bother. At least make it like 5 or something. Oh, it doesn't stack beyond 10. That's also annoying. Oh well. So that is just refueling or repair tool for our torch. Speaking of repairing, we don't have stone on us. Okay, because I put it all away here, I guess. But we don't need to take it out to use it, at least. That cannot be repaired. I need a separate thing for that. So what does this actually give me? So it's plus 15 skinning speed, 200 yield. Increased stamina, but who cares? And an extra bonus yield. Iron knife is just 200 yield. No other bonus, just 200 yield. I do like the increased skinning speed, that's for sure. But eventually we're going to run out of durability on the other thing, so let's just make another lot of nails. I know I've got some upstairs, but I'll just make more, and then I'll just take it upstairs. And have a knife. Good. Maybe just leave some nails in here, to be honest. Why not? Just, it's got all of this inventory, we may as well just leave stuff in there. Yeah, and we can just swap that out. It means to repair it, we have to come back here and use that. But at least we can repair it, which we can't repair the workshop one. Cool. It's now 11:35. The day is passing quickly because we keep getting sidetracked by other things. And these things are almost grown again. But we're almost at level 19, which is nice. So let's come up here. Just going to head back up to my... Oh, there's a bloody horse over there going my way. I'm going to head up to my drop pod and just drop off that knife so I don't forget it. And, because I previously just left myself sitting on the planet for a year, basically. But this time I do intend to actually go back up to the base when I finish this. So, end of the stream, basically, we're going to be blasting off. like Team Rocket. So do we go back past our base again and harvest more things? I guess we may as well. Or we might just find some other things along our way anyway. So gotta go around the lake. I'd rather go around it than through it. And head this direction again, head south. And instead of going up into the Arctic to the left, we're going to continue around to the right and just see what there is to be seen. There's a nice spot up here, I seem to remember, where I've built a house before as well. What's also of interest is the fact that they seem to have increased the drop rate for furs and stuff from things that aren't predators, because I'm sure I was getting some from deer and stuff. Which means you can now play like a very casual prospect with basically no predators and not have to worry about running out of resources too much. So remember one of the early prospects I created, I kept not having furs just to make a bedroll because I didn't have any wolves there. But now that should be less of an issue, I feel. I think they've rebalanced things a bit better. Yes, there's that nice waterfall coming down from the mountains. Can't do anything up here, but I have previously made a base up this way. Because you tend not to get animals pathing all the way up here. But I think I perched it up here and like extending over the waterfall area anyway. So it's quite a nice place for a manor, essentially. There's a lot of really pretty little places like this to find on the planet. And it's always good to have a little fortress. I've got my river, or my lake house currently. There's another lake to the north where we were hanging out yesterday. That's where our mission base is, pretty much, is overlooking one of the other big lake areas. It's also a really good place to put a base. There's a wolf down there. I'm torn between chasing it and not. I feel I don't need to because I'm bound to come across enough other stuff to get the XP I need. But since I've seen it, I may as well. Because that's another 2000 XP. Plus the amount you get from skinning it, which is another 974. So that's almost, or about 3000 XP just from one animal. And we're only about 4000 away from leveling up. So a couple more of those. What expired? Stringy meat. Oh, I didn't bring any of the good stuff with me for like XP bonus and stuff. That's annoying. I'm gonna go back and refresh those buffs. The bacon and the stringy meat. They're quite long-lasting buffs anyway. Because if I'm going to be earning a few thousand XP, I'd really rather have that extra, like, 25% on top. Yeah, because that's only 2000 XP, not the 2300 that it was. It's a little bit min-maxy, which I know is not the most entertaining thing in the world necessarily, but it is fairly important. Because otherwise it does take us quite a long time. Oh, there's a tree falling down over there, I didn't even realise. I was about to shoot you, but never mind. You live this time. Hello, rabbit. I think rabbits give you much XP somehow. They probably should, because, I mean, it takes a bit to actually be able to attack them. Like, should probably harvest you. Right. Ice box, that's right. One of you, and one of you. Ooh, we're down to 5 ice. These are still ticking down. Why are they still ticking down? Is it just... Oh, it extends it. It doesn't stop it, but it does extend it. That's annoying. I thought it basically stopped it. No, that's fair enough. It shouldn't, because it is only a cooler, essentially. Well, it's an ice box, though. It should be frozen. But then I have to reheat it, so, you know. That's the annoying thing of having these all, like, in smaller stacks, is you can't have to eat one from each of them in order to stop them spoiling, which then makes it less useful, right? So, kind of annoying in that regard. Never mind. Well, that's all of them back in there. And we've got all of our buffs now. Oh, we didn't take any with us, though. We should probably do that. It will spoil, but we will at least have one. How do I split the stacks? I can't remember. Left shift split stack. No, it's fucking not. Oh, that's right. It splits it in half. That's so annoying. Okay, there we go. So we just got one of each of those. They both spoil at about the same time. That spoils first, so that's our reminder, basically. Okay, that should be alright. And we're already getting distracted because these are now ready to harvest. Hey, it made us go up a level. So now it's only 287 instead of 300 and something for these. That's quite brutal. There's quite a fall off, it seems. But hey, level 19, that's good. We're getting there. Yes, we're getting kind of distracted, so to speak. But at the same time, we're getting materials to be able to do this and get even more XP. So 276 it's now down to per, but that's alright. We can just destroy them as they get made as well. Just to make it faster. So yes, it's annoying that they don't stack, but we can just do that to mitigate that fact. And now we're down to one stack of that again. Put those away. Alright. Now let's go exploring again. Oh, we're going to chop this down as well. Because it'll also give me some XP. Not much though. Let's leave that. It's not really any issue there. I can hear a wolf over this way somewhere. Let's try and evade the poison fish. I think I swim faster than they do. Right, let's see if we can find some more ice around the corner up around here. And also maybe some more. Oop, yep. You are in a bit of trouble here. Let me help you with that. Got him in midair. You're welcome. So even these are now getting us fewer XP. Less XP. It was like 800 and something for the skinning. It's kind of silly in some ways, because at the same time as it requires more experience points per level to go up to the next level, things then give you less XP to help you go up those levels. I'm never a fan of the basically double XP tax. The whole point of making it take more XP to go up to the next level is to incentivize doing different things that give you more XP instead of the same things that give you less. You shouldn't also neuter the amount that you earn from those things at the same time. That's my feeling anyway. But hey. I'm not in game design or balancing. Uh-oh. Oof. Fell a little bit too far there. Guess we have our leather armor on now. Means we don't get the speed boost. But we do have some extra whatchamacallit. Oh, we didn't get this, because we had one of those going, so we didn't get the bacon buff. That's probably why things are good. I've only got one bacon on me, so I don't really want to use it up now. Especially when I'm just running around randomly. I was wondering why I only said 15% XP boost. That'll be why. Oh well, never mind. Scout around down here a little bit more. So we went up that way previously, I think, didn't we? Yeah. Ah, yeah, here's the big area down here. There's a mission that has you do stuff here. We want to go around to the west. I love having lots of stamina boosted, so then you can just run a long way. Go through like a little narrow pass here. This feels a little bit nervous in case you encounter something coming the other way. Boing. Grab it. Yeah, it's rabbit season. So we don't actually care. So there's a nice lake down that way further. We'll come past that way on the way back. It's down there. Here's the bit that we're trying to get to though. I can't remember how bad the wolf population is up here. Well, first we've got to get past a horse. It's a strange thing to say, but they're very ornery. So, for some reason, they just like to attack you. So we've got to make our way past a horse before we can worry about wolves and bears. Alright, starting to load in the outfit bit of there. Safe now, dear. Now the other thing is I still don't have much in the way of cold resistance. Fur armor gives you the best chance of subsiding in the cold. I'm trying to get away with leather armor at the moment, basically. Just because it's better all round for just resistances and stuff. It's a copper deposit, looks like. It's interesting. These are the sorts of things that get randomized. Is these sorts of deposits and nodes and things, even though the map may remain the same. All the important stuff in it is different. Ah, see, we don't have to come nearly as far here for as much ice. So let's grab, I think it stacks to 20 maybe? Let's grab a bunch. Got 12. There's wolves there. Yeah. I don't want to be in the cold. They'll start wandering down this way anyway if I give them time. But at the very least we've managed to get the ice we wanted. Again, just to fill up our ice box. So ideally I should actually be trying to get a lot more XP from this. Maybe I should be farming some wolves or something. Let's just get a deer at the very least. What's that? 764. Not bad, not great. I don't have the bacon thing up still, but that'll run out eventually. That's right, it gives me gamey meat instead of the stringy meat. So it's just a different version of the same buff. Is what the wolf meat gives me. Just means a different stack, basically. Any caves around here? I can't remember. I think some on the southern part of this area. I know pronghorns don't give me much XP, so I'm not too worried about going after them all the time. Where are you? I can hear you. There's another geezer down here. Don't see any wolves. It's a big clear area down here. I hear you. It sounds like he's further away now. It might be the snow wolves that we were at before. So what are you? You're a coal deposit. We do not care about you in particular. You are another exotic geyser. So enzyme geyser, yeah, vapor condenser. That is not something we can make much use of at the moment. We need to tick up a lot before that becomes relevant. Normally you would do a lot of different missions in order to go up levels. I should have stuck with the short ones, instead I chose a long one. Let's go south for a bit. Go around the lake and then try and get back to where we are. Actually, talents under was it adventure. That's right, we needed one more on here before we could unlock these, I think, wasn't it? Let's just do stamina regen during storms, why not? Means you can run faster, because I think exposure hits that anyway. Thought I heard something. I'd really like to find some more boar, to be honest. I thought they were normally more plentiful in the forest area. Maybe it's in certain parts. Oh no, maybe that's more the desert area. There's another geyser. There's a lot of these around. See, that new since I was last playing the game, but that was a long time ago. See, there's a mission that you have to like put 3 triangulating things down on different ridges around this valley. So one goes over there where we were before, one goes over there, one goes up here somewhere. And then you build like a receiving station or something down by the lake. I do like this part of the map. It's very cool. It's... Toggle settings. Can we zoom out or anything? Field of view. There we go. Scrolling increases the field of view. Maybe not too wide. What's our focal distance like? Does that even help? That doesn't appear to be even doing anything. Whatever. It's just the trees in front look awfully blurry. Never mind. Saturation. Why wouldn't it just be... Oh, okay, no, 1 is absurd. I thought 1 would be 100%, but it's something else. Oh, well, somewhere around there looks good. So take photo, and then that saves a like high resolution screenshot. And then we just hide the UI and put our weapon away and take a regular Steam screenshot. There we go. Sorted. In the meantime, some of our buffs are wearing out. So let's eat our bacon, eat some fruit. Oh, consume 100 food items. Achievement unlocked. Alright. Don't think you get any bonuses for doing those things. So deer down there. Ouch. A little bit further than I thought. We've got a little bit longer on our prime meat one. That's just... why not? We're trying to get XP here. I need to remember that. I am trying to level up here. I also want to get back before it gets fully dark. I just realized it's 5 o'clock here. And dark falls quickly in this place. And then things get dangerous quickly. Because you can't see what you're doing. Keep our ears out for dangerous noises. I'm mostly just hearing deer currently. So these are over here. Rabbits. So there are some caves around here. There's one in this valley up here. It's like a ravine. But I don't actively need anything from the caves at the moment, so I'm not too worried. I do need to find a bunch of stuff. And then eventually, hopefully, we will actually be getting enough XP to hit level 20 and make our gold. Getting some sticks, because we're getting a bunch of like bone and leather, and I want to be able to make more arrows, and for that I need more sticks. So I get 32 XP for each thing I break. Apparently it's something. Time to get on the run again, because darkness is falling fast. There's really not many creatures around at the moment. That's not a ravine I want to fall down. Goats in the distance. Really do wish you had like a wildlife scanner where you could, I mean obviously it would be something you'd have to level up to make anyway I guess, but it'd be nice if you could have one of your space station suit modules could give you something that lets you scan the local area and shows things like on your mini-map or something. So you can see if there's something nearby, even if it's just approximate. Be like, there's a wolf in this area, and just like a big fuzzy blob. Doesn't have to be exact. But at least tell you areas to avoid / pursue, if you so wished. There is the world bosses that you get. Are obviously of a little bit more significance. God, it's dark. What's my lantern like? Pretty good. It's a much steadier thing. Ah, I'm right at the lake now anyway. Good. It's a much steadier illumination from the lantern. And I can only imagine that, that's right, I can hide that. Yeah, see, our lantern on our belt looks a lot better than having a random torch just there. You know what? That's actually a pretty good photo. Don't mind if I do. Looking good. Oh, and there's our stringy meat buff run out. To be fair, that's only a 5% experience gain, but... Yeah, he fell in the water. It's kind of annoying. Please no piranha. Cool. Jump. Just a rabbit. Horses. Danny's right there. Sorry, but I just cannot be bothered with you either attacking me or my base. It's just too annoying. What did that even give me? 974 XP just for skinning it. So I mean, it's worth it for the XP anyway. Still got quite a ways to go to level 20. You'll help. Just shot through the rock. Didn't even know there was a rock there. Anyone else want some? It would seem not. Okay, back we are. So let's move these down here, because I believe that placement sets priority. And cook those. And you can go in there too. Why not? Let's put our ice in our ice box, which is now down to 4. It really doesn't last, unfortunately. Let's just eat one of those. If we have these at different stages of decay, then I guess that helps at least a little bit. Alright. Chuck you in there, because why not? I don't even know why I have you on me. Bit confused by that, to be honest. Furs, more leather, so much leather, so many bones. Time to make some arrows, I think. And it's now nighttime. Okay, so it's still 70 XP per craft for this. Maybe it's bottomed out. It doesn't go any lower. Cool. Destroy the big stack. Make another 50. And destroy the whole stack, make 34. And also let's make only one of those. Oh, it's probably ready to harvest outside by now. Oh, it queues, that's right, it's queued up. Seed animal feeder, that's something I can use the wheat for at least, I guess. But I don't really care about the animals. It's if you're taming things, obviously. Yeah, these are ready to harvest again. So let's do that. And then I should probably replant them, because they're now at like, what, 70? Always the creepy music at nighttime. It's funny. Yeah, what are you looking at? Yeah, 70, so a lot reduced yield. You're at 60, yeah, so let's have these. I don't quite have enough to plant everything. I'll need to grab one more out of here. I guess we grab the whole stack. So remove plant and put it back in. Remove plant, plant it back again. Remove. I should probably be. Seriously, I just did the same one again. That's annoying. I should probably be moving these plots onto platforms as well, come to think of it. Never mind. I could also fill out these platforms entirely, because I'll just be walking around them on the sides anyway. So I could make another couple of plots there, make a couple of things there. There's quite a lot I can do. And now most of the way to level 20, it seems that planting things is actually not bad XP. So maybe that's a good way of level grinding as well. Also, I can make 100 more rope. I don't necessarily need that much rope, but... $336 for each of these still. Yeah, it makes a huge difference having the buffs active, that's for sure. Nice. Unfortunately, you don't get anything for cooking, I don't think. Kind of feels you probably should, but never mind. Up we come. Put these in the icebox as well. They give the same buff as these. That's about to expire, so let's just eat it, because why not? Okay. I think we sleep. First of all, there we go. What does that rested buff even give us? Not bonus XP, unfortunately. That would be too much to ask. That would be a bit cheeky. And at least make 2 more of these. I could even make 4. Yeah, let's just make 2 more right now. Why not? And I'll worry about moving the other plots onto a platform later. But at least for now... we'll just put some plots down. So first we'll just match these. And then these are too close. But I can just drop them down over here instead. And then at a later date, I will move them. And I'm just going to make a ton of fiber, because why not? So this is where I'm starting to think that maybe I should have paid more attention to the gardening part of the tech tree. So I still had my lantern on, I didn't really need it. That said, the fuel is very easy to come by, so not too bothered. Now let's just turn you off. Yeah, you're already down to... apparently, down to that. I guess so, rotten... oh yeah, these ended up at the top when they shouldn't. Let's just do that. Okay. Right, you're still ticking away, aren't you? You've still got a bunch of leather being turned into rope. That's all good. And I have too much fur as well, which I might just put upstairs, to be honest. I could also make fur armor, potentially. Oh, I haven't unlocked it. Well, that's a bit tricky then, isn't it? But that would be better against the cold. Which, you know, at some point I might want to go into the Arctic. Not too bothered right at the moment, though. Let's just do that. You're about to expire as well. I mean, it does give food, at least. I say about to. It's like 4 minutes away. But still. Okay. I didn't actually pay attention to how much I got for just planting those things. But you know what I can do? Is I literally only just planted some things. So if we remove plant and then plant again. So if we just go like remove plant and now go plant. 65 XP for planting. Okay, so not much for planting. It was more for the harvesting, I think. Right. Let's go out wandering again, I guess. See what there is. I heard a horse. I know those are good XP. All manner of noises going on up here. There's a wolf. do want to make my way back to the other place eventually, but I need to have the refined gold before I do that. And I'm basically setting my base of operations down here, so I need to be able to make... And the thing is, once you tick up, it isn't just a simple case of, oh, cool, now I'll just slap down the furnace and make some gold and, hey, we're away laughing. No, there's quite a process involved, because you need a concrete furnace, and to have a concrete furnace, you first need to make a concrete mixer. And to do that, you first need to harvest a bunch of silica, which actually I should be paying attention and looking out for. That's what I should be doing right now, is I should be hunting things still as I come across them, but I need to be hunting silicon nodes. White, basically. Like these, but white. So, like you, in fact. It's like silicon. I'm almost tempted to use my good pickaxe, come to think of it. It seems a tad absurd, but it gives me a better yield, or should do at least. And they can be annoying to come across, so it's kind of a limited resource in that regard. It's just stone. It is hard to pick them out against just stone as well, as the other annoying thing. You'd need to find like a deep node or something of it, ideally, in a longer playthrough. Are you silica? You are good. .61's good. There's a horse down here that might meet its maker. We'll see. More silica. Good. Yeah. Coal we will need eventually, for steel and stuff, but we're not needing that right now, I don't think. I am just going to do that, because I know what you like. Okay, so you don't actually get much for killing them, like less than 1,000. My bacon's going to run out. But I do get almost 1,000 for skinning them, interestingly, so that's kind of odd. Not much reward for actually hunting them, but if you do, then it gets about as much as a wolf does. I don't know if that's the same for all animals, I haven't actually noticed, really. So look, I mean, this is also a pretty decent experience, so probably like 1,000 for an entire node or something. It's pretty good. I don't actually need salt, I don't think, but I haven't gathered any either, so maybe I should, just to have some. It looks like it actually goes into a bag in my inventory. That's funny. Like, here's silica, it's just the ore. Salt, apparently it's in a bag. That's really handy. That's it's a really good pick I've got here. It immediately bags things for me. So this is actually getting me to level 20 just doing this. Just by preparing myself for what I know I need to do when I get there. So yeah, that's kind of a good thing to think about. Silica Master. Oh, and there's my XP buff. Well, I need to go back to base to get some more bacon. And now I've got plenty of silica. There's another node here. I'll just try and remember that that's there. I won't get it right now since I won't be getting bonus XP for it. Go and put some things back. Might also just like go chop that tree that's behind my base. that I left there after a storm. So there is like a specific salting station that you can get as well. I guess that preserves things, come to think of it. Maybe I should be investigating that, because I keep complaining about things going off. You know, that would probably be useful. I don't know why it needs its own separate station, but let's unlock that, shall we? Skinning bench, salting station. There's also the potbelly stove that might give different recipes. So let's take a look at that as well. So what do we need for these things? Where even are they? There's the stove. So I need 10 epoxy for that. There's the salting station. Oh, I need charcoal. Hey, that's useful. Otherwise, wood and stone. Wood, stone, and charcoal. Well, I was about to get some more wood. Also, I just need somewhere to stash my silica. I'm just going to put it in the anvil now, to be honest. These are not yet ready. How far off are they? Not too far, to be honest. So after I deal with this, I should probably not be out here in this because more trees might fall over, like, onto me. So this is yellow. It's not red, but it is yellow. If I hear any, like, cracking of trees, that's my cue to run. Oh, there's actually two here. Oh, it's going to fall into the lake, isn't it? Oh, well. Alright, well that's one of them cleaned up. Let's stay away from that. When things fall, they can just randomly cause you damage from physics collisions and stuff, so you do have to be mindful. We are taking like storm exposure, but our leather armor will protect us even better than the cloth one used to. Like the cloth armor is pretty much enough for these sorts of storms for you to be able to stay outside without actually taking damage. Anything beyond that, you're going to be more than fine. And hey, we took the perk to have bonus stamina regeneration during storms, so we're actually making use of that now. I think there's another little bit there, but I can't be bothered grabbing it. Oh, and there's another tree down here, in fact. We are getting plenty of wood. I should also take a break soon. I've been going for quite a while now and need to get up and stretch, have a drink, things like that. So we'll wait until we've finished doing this little task here. Storm's almost over, I think. Once again, getting some weird physics collisions going on. Alright, I think that's everything currently. Looks to be. Oh, we are so close to level 20. Oh, hey, the stuff's done. This will get us over. Yep, there it is. Only 262 from these, and that's because we don't have the bacon going. Forgot to add that buff on first, but that's fine. Oh yeah, machining bench. That's the other thing you need. I think it basically acts like a workbench, so I don't think you need both. Okay, let's do that. Bunch of our buffs are running out now, so we will refresh all of those before we do anything else. We have so much wood on us. Okay, we are going to take a break, and when we come back, we will continue where we left off and be able to work our way towards finishing that quest off finally, now that we're level 20. Cool, well, I'll, be back shortly. Right, back into it, and as we're loading, let's just remind ourselves while we're here, so we're trying to raise a bit of money for World Central Kitchen as part of the Thankmas initiative. That's Jacksepticeye, his initiative every year. He did a really cool YouTube stream on that earlier in the month. We're coming into it pretty late. It lasts until the end of the month, and it's almost the end of the month, so last chance to get it in as part of the campaign. Obviously the charity itself operates all year round, and donations at any time are definitely going to be going to a good cause. So yeah, to World Central Kitchen, who help provide meals to those in need in crises when they happen, both humanitarian or natural. And yeah, help if you can. I'd just like to throw a shout out to RazorOne, who dropped 25 bucks a while ago, and I completely missed it because my overlay thing didn't give me a notification, and my other thing wasn't logged in. So, my bad, RazorOne, sorry. But I see it now, and I appreciate it. And yeah, let's get back into the Icarus. And there's a lost chamois. We are trying to get to the point that we can work gold to complete a quest. We need to make 2 rustic Icarus statues, and for reasons best known to the game producers, we apparently need gold for those. So go figure. Movement speed in the forest. Yeah, let's take that. We will be going into the Arctic at some point as well, so I guess we'll grab that too. Gives me cold resistance, which is nice. And solo. What can we get here now? Fire whacker. Don't care about that. Hedgehogs are nice, but not that useful. Things weighing less in inventory, however. After just increasing our capacity, we now make things weigh less, and that's very nice. But the other big thing is we have unlocked tier 3, so machining bench we're going to want to make. We then have a cement mixer. We're going to need a lot more iron. We might have to revisit another cave. Alteration bench should be fun. I'm not sure about unlocking that just yet, but I will want to. Canteen, we have one from the space station. Forge. I don't remember that being a separate thing. So that's cool. Powered by coal. Okay, so that's what we need coal for. Can we use charcoal? I have a lot of that. That's interesting. Concrete furnace is the other important thing, though. That's the thing just for smelting things in general. So first you get that. Sheath of platinum. Jesus. I think they've added more things in that you need. Refined gold, yeah. So you turn into wire normally. We're going to be wasting it in a statue, apparently. Biofuel lamp. So that's kind of the upgrade of what we're currently using. I'm not sure if it's worth it, personally, but who knows. Anyway, let's unlock some of this stuff, because we probably will want to use it at some point. Platinum pickaxe seems nice. In lieu of this. In fact, it's even larger mining radius and yield than the one we have from the workshop. So, I guess you add on the extra 10% yield and it becomes basically the same. But still. It's weird that platinum knife is exactly the same yield from skinning as the iron knife. Obviously, it's got more melee damage and will have more durability, but it would be nice if it had some other buff as well. But never mind. Recurve bow. That's the other thing we want. There we go. Need aluminium and stuff for that, though. It'll take us a while to get to that point. We probably won't get that this stream. That's not our focus here. Our focus is just making the furnace and getting the gold. But to really kit yourself out, you also want to get like a recurve bow. Maybe even like some carbon arrows or something, because carbon fiber is not too difficult to make. Where's the recipe for that, in fact, for carbon fiber? We make that at the at the machining bench, or is it just the mortar and pestle or something? Is that just an added thing we now have unlocked here? Oh yeah, carbon paste. Oh, and then we bake it in the furnace, basically. So it uses aluminium. It's also gunpowder. Steel bloom, we're definitely going to want that. That's things you kind of got to go back to previous tabs and see what's since unlocked. We can have a refined wood fishing pole, for example. You know? Sure, we'll unlock it. We won't use it anytime soon, but we may as well unlock it. Anything else up here that we've now unlocked? Not sure. Probably. These we haven't bought, the DLC things. Oh yeah, fur armor, that was the other thing that obviously gives a huge amount better cold resistance, but is terrible for heat resistance. Don't wear it in the desert, guys. As if you need to be told. Brown bear armor, now that's new. I haven't seen that one. That's cool. Increase to melee attack speed and resistance. That's funny. It's pretty good cold. It's 16% cold resistance versus 10, so it is better than leather. So you might be able to get away with wearing that in the desert? No, not in the desert, in the Arctic. It's not as good a heat resistance, but that's also fine. That's interesting. I didn't realize that one was there. That's kind of funny. Anyway, we need to start working on things. Oh, there's also that. Yeah, allows access to encoded missions. Nice. Uses 25 gold wire. Jesus. It's not even that big. Portable beacon. Map marker is kind of nice. So you can like mark specific things. Honestly, it's easier just to call out objectives and like map coordinates to your teammates instead. Acquiring power to repair tier 4 or workshop items. Interesting. So that allows you to repair workshop items, but you do need to power it. We don't have a power supply yet. That's where you need biofuel. Storage. Oh, I see. The power is part of these are the portable things where the... Yes, there's deep mining drill. That's kind of useful. That's how you get the extractors and stuff. Oh, that's the extractor for the exotics. Creature deterrent. Well now. Means we might finally not get horses trying to invade our base. Dehumidify is good too, because then it removes the pneumonia debuff from being in a cave, which is kind of nice. Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves, as usual. Iron crop plot. That seems excess. So yeah, okay, no, it's water intake as well, so you need to put water into it. I get that it gives you faster crops, but seriously, that's a huge amount of material investment just for that. Even using that much iron and copper for? Oh, whatever. That's just funny. First thing we need to do is just make a machining bench in the first place, so we need 10 epoxy. And for that we need mortar and pestle. So we need the sulfur out of it as well, that's right. So let's, yeah, let's get rid of that. That's why we had sulfur on us earlier. Let's just drop our meat in there, because why not? Wrong one. Okay, so first, sticks. Do we use sticks? Well, actually we've got so much wood, let's just use wood. So was it 10 epoxy, I think? So we need 40, so 20 of these. Craft. Oh yeah, we need to refresh some of our buffs as well. These things aren't giving us much XP, but some of the other stuff might. So let's eat one of those, let's eat one of those. Cool, our berries are still fine for now. I mean, it did go from 4 to 5 XP, so there's that. And we make that, and that's 31 for each one, so you know, it adds up. Is there anything else that we unlocked that's actually in this one? Oh yeah, the potbelly stove I was going to experiment with as well. That's right, that's another 10 epoxy. That could be fun. But first things first, 120 nails. Okay. That's quite a lot. It was already in there. I didn't need to take anything out. Never mind. We also have a ton of fibers on us. We can also make a few of these. Not many, it turns out. Let's just make one of those. And destroy it. Let's just make the max of those. We don't need that much fiber, and if we do, there'll be more outside before we know it. Oh, I was going to make a salting station as well, that's right. That's what I was actually getting the wood for in the first place, I believe. The salting station was down here. Yeah, there we go. A 25 charcoal we now need. Gee, I wonder where I'll get that from. Just keep splitting the stack until we get less. Salting station. Because that seems like fun. I don't know if that gives us XP when that gets created or not. 578, in fact. Alright, that's worth it. Put that back in there. Grab that out. Actually put it down here. Because we want to experiment with putting the salting station up. Probably here next to the cooking area. There we go. Salt. There you go. Simple. Salt food. Okay, do we do that with that? 10 salt required. It doesn't tell us what it turns into. That's the weird thing. Let's get rid of that. What happens if we take out these, for example, and put those in there? 5 salt required. What does that do? Food salted. Preserved. 100% time before spoiling. Ah, so it just doubles the time before spoiling. That's cool. Let's do that with our bacon as well, shall we? Salting bacon, yeah, because that's something that normally needs to be done. So now it'll just last even longer. Yeah, 19,000 seconds. Okay, that's good. That's useful. Handy to know. Fairly niche usage, but I don't know what else I expected it to do, so yeah, that's good. There's a horse outside again. Honestly, dude. Leave it alone. I need one of those creature deterrents. I think there is a lower level one I could make with that's had like spoiled meat on it or something, and you just keep adding more spoiled meat, presumably. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what their problem is. They just keep coming back and attacking our property for no reason. Anyway. We have a... Oh, that's a skinning bench. What was the other thing I was making? Tin epoxy in order to make the... nails. That's right. Nails. And... machining bench. I can't remember if this replaces the workbench, like whether or not you can make all of the same stuff. Oh, I need another bunch of iron and we can do the potbelly stove. Another bunch of epoxy, rather. We don't have much iron left now, do we? No. Okay, we're going to need to get more iron. But hey, we have the machining bench now. Now, let's just slap this down somewhere. And I want to just look at it. Okay, no, it does not include the same stuff. We definitely need to have both. That's fine. Good to know. Things like the oxidizer are also fairly niche. And we're really not using this fishing station. We should just get rid of this. We don't have anything stored in it either. We're just gonna get rid of this for now. It can go back into the... We'll leave the tackle box down there for now. It can go back into the workbench for now. Along with the skinning bench. Things that we're just not really using to their full effect. Pronghorn hanging around outside as well. Kind of random. Okay, so we have a ton of wood. Which we don't really need at the moment. What we do need is... So that you need 20 concrete mix. First you need to make a cement mixer. That requires a lot more iron and refined wood. And water, apparently. Which is interesting. I don't know how you give it the water. Maybe you pop your canteen into it or something? I don't know. Not sure. That's new. I don't remember that being the case previously. Anyway, 50 refined wood, we can get that easily, first of all. Because we've got this up here. So, 10 lots of 5. That's right, we've got a bunch of copper and stuff in here. This is also where we have a bunch of rope, but there's also plenty downstairs as well. Let's just split the stack of that and take some of that with us. We'll leave you to do your thing and give us very little XP for each one. I'm just going to drop that in there. Yes, we only use refined wood for that. We don't use normal wood. We have a lot of just wood hanging around at the moment. Well, let's put you into there. You already got 100 in there. Okay. Well, let's just put more in here purely to get it out of my inventory. Let's just do that. That's just a handy way just to get it all out of my inventory. And let's just do that to just split that stack. Sure. We should also just put the spare mortar and pestle back in here for now, because we don't need it right now. That's purely a luxury sort of consideration. Cool. Now, we need a lot more stone. We should also put that in there. Oh, we wanted 10 more epoxy for the... We're not going to make that right now, though. That's not our focus. We need to be more focused on what it is we're trying to do right now. Has one of my buffs ran out? No. Okay, it is now only 65 XP for things instead of 70. Okay. So yes, we need to focus on this, first of all. But we also need that. So we need 32 iron across both of those things. Plus nails. So that'll add up as well. So 40 odd iron. So we need like 80 odd ore. So let's go on a mining expedition, shall we? After making a bunch of stuff. For the sake of it. I mean, it's grown, so we may as well reset it so that it continues growing while we're gone, right? And we'll worry about replacing the plants another time, because we will also need to do that. Let's just craft a bunch of these. We just want to keep doing this until it gets down to a single stack, basically. Which will probably be after this one. There we go. Good. Not quite a single stack because of that. That's kind of annoying. Does it use that one first? No, it doesn't. That's the annoying thing, is it doesn't use up the player created one first. That's rather irritating. Let's put those away. So it's just wasting 2 slots instead of 1. Oh well. Right, hunting. No, not hunting, mining. Hunting for minerals. I think I cleaned out that cave pretty much, didn't I? Of iron. Well, we can go back and check, I guess, is the first thing to do. Maybe it's respawned. I can't remember what the rules are in this game anymore. Didn't used to at all, but then I remember people moaned about that. So maybe it does now. Let's take this out. So we run faster. There's a couple of other caves on the way back to the other base as well. That's the other thing, is that if you were playing this game regularly enough, and if you had an idea of like plotting out what you needed when you got to certain tech levels, then you could plan things more in advance and know exactly what you needed at each point. Let's stock up. And, you know, mining the iron and stuff gives you some of the XP towards that. I'm expecting worms. There we go. So, surely you're around here. Still splashed me. I tried to jump out of the way. Oh well. Never mind. Doesn't do a huge amount of damage, it is mostly just annoying. Okay. Alright, iron. There is still plenty in here. There's also coal, which we do need. So we may as well start getting some of it. I mean, we're not going to need it immediately, because that was like the forge or something, which we're not going to be using. Well, yeah, but we should actually prioritize the iron. Make sure that we're getting the iron that we need first. So we need like 80 ore. Try and get any of the bits that might be hidden under the stone first. And then the rest it just breaks. At some point I will come back for that exotics. The pickaxe I'm using should be good enough for it, to be honest. It's probably not actually any need to go out of my way to get like a platinum pickaxe or anything for that. But I'll do that just before I leave. I don't know whether or not they've added anything in where like carrying exotics makes things want to attack you or something, so let's not risk it. You're in a weird spot. Basically need to... There we go. Must need to make a platform to get up to that one. Well, I haven't seen my inventory warning come up yet, so I guess we just keep going. Cool. And more... There it is. 127 out of 162. Coal weighs a lot. And iron. Which we have plenty of, by the way. 160 odd. We only needed like 80. But... And we'll get even more, because why not? We need stone as well, but we can get that from right back on our island. We don't need to go out of our way for that. Okay, we'll leave that coal there. Excellent. And now we're halfway to level 21 now, so yeah, if we just thought to do that in advance of leveling up, that would have saved us a bit of time. Never mind. I didn't know exactly what I needed, and I should have known I needed more. It's the thing, every jump up the tech tree just results in needing more and more things. Oh, still have my lantern on. Don't need that on. Okay. Let's get this iron going, first of all. And we also have lots of coal, which will be useful at some point, but for now is not. So we just pop it into... Oh, we'll put it in the machining bench, actually, because there's not a lot that's actually going to live in here. Alright, so... Yeah, nails. Oh, the refined wood will be done. That's upstairs. Take that out. Pop that in here. What's taking up all my weight at the moment? Oh, nothing too much. A bunch of sticks. It's getting on for nighttime again, which is all good. Stone pickaxe, because there's plenty of stone around, we don't need to worry about getting good efficiency on that. There's a lot of rocks around the world. You know what, let's put our lantern on, because we can. Why work in the dark if you don't have to? Got plenty of stuff to refill it. And I'll just get more than I currently need, because I'll probably need more in future. In fact, I think I need it for making cement as well as the silica, so... That's also just about to expire, so let's snipe that before it does. I feel that the mixed berries or whatever gives way too much on the food side of things, given it gives you all of the other buffs as well. Like, that took me from almost halfway through my food bar all the way to the top. That seems like far too much. It's only berries. They're not very filling. Got some more weather coming in. Just winds. Nothing major. For our stamina to go back up again. Trying to get rid of the whole node. But that's quite difficult with the stone bits because they often end up clipped into the ground a bit. Oh well, we've done a pretty thorough job on it, all things considered. Wing. You're halfway done, okay. Right. Now what? Oh, the iron, of course. So, how much iron has been processed at the moment, I wonder? Let's just dump that in there for now. Gets it out of my inventory. Back over here. We do have a stack of it, so that's good. We need some more nails, though. Oh, it's only like 8 nails, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So, we can do that with just one. Oh, in fact, would you look at that? Let's just put those in there. Why not? Cement mixer. Excellent. One step closer. Cha-ching. Now, there's a bit of a gap for it here. Maybe. No, it's way too big. Okay. We're going to need a bigger house very soon. You know what? We don't need this bedroll here anymore. This is no longer our sleeping facility. We have a bed upstairs. And we have a spare one over in our inventory already. Can we... Okay. Just kind of clips under the stairs a little bit, but it's something. No water network connection. How do you make a water network exactly? That's what I'm not sure about. Can I just stick my canteen in there? No. So this is something I need to learn how to do, is how do I make a water connection? Yeah. So, where would I find that? Because it's just here, right? I don't see anything about, like, pipes or anything in particular. Or even just like a water tank or anything. Kitchen bench. Advanced textiles. That could be handy later. Cave scanner. Oh, interesting. It's kind of cool. Glass working bench. Advanced masonry. That doesn't unlock anything that's useful for me, looks like. Aluminium buildings. Not too useful at the moment. okay, this is annoying, because that never used to be a requirement. Units on use. So it mentions units. So it's like, can we tip our canteen into that or something? Maybe we just try and make one of those. Oh, we need steel and cured leather. Okay, how do we make cured leather? All these things I don't know how to do. Is that the advanced textiles bench? We just need all of this stuff. No, surely not, because we're like working in circles then. Because we'd need that, but for that we need steel, and to get steel... Oh no, you can do steel in here, can't you? Yeah, steel bloom. Okay, so we can do steel already, if we need to. I'm just curious about the water thing. Because that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it just says we'll increase processing speed, so maybe I don't need it, per se. Tree sap, stone, and silica ore. Let's just load in all of the silica ore and stone. Where do we put the silica in the end? There's some in there. Where do we put the rest? Really good question, because I had a bunch of it, and I don't know where I've put it now. Couldn't have put it in there. Oh, the anvil. Yeah, there we go. Let's take you out. Over encumbered, no kidding. Must be getting late, it's got the creepy music on again. So, you actually use more stone than silica, that's interesting. And now we just need a bunch of tree sap. Well, we have a ton of wood somewhere. In here, I think. No? Somewhere else. Where did I put the wood? Where did I put the wood? Because I had a ton of wood, didn't I? Did I put it in here? I put it in here. So let's take out a bunch here. Tree sap. Let's just make 100 tree sap and be done with it. Why not? We're going to use it, whether it's for epoxy or for the cement. Now we only need 20 cement mix. So we probably don't need this much. Also I noticed my canteen is in the wrong place. It's down here instead of there. Let's just take the 100 out for now. And pop this in here. And it's there. Max. 29. Okay, we only need 20. And that's just because of the amount of stone, I guess? Okay, so an active water connection will increase processing speed, but it's not required. Okay, that's good to know. Because I don't understand how that works. I'm probably missing something extremely obvious, or maybe that's just a later tech thing that we're not meant to do yet, and I'm just confusing myself, which is entirely possible. It's nighttime, it's like 10 o'clock, so I should sleep. And I'm going to take a short break. Oh, I need to light the fire again. There we go. So I have a torch and stuff going. I have a lantern on me that I hadn't turned out. There we go. It's now 7 in the morning. Deactivate that again. And you still have a bunch to smelt, and you still have a bunch of cement to do. I'm going to take a break, and I'm actually just going to leave the game running for a change. Yeah, I'll just be back shortly. Okay, we're back. We're still alive, it seems, so that's good. The cement mixer has stopped, so that's good. We've got what we need from that. This is almost finished smelting everything as well, so that's good. So what else do we need for the furnace? 12 iron. Let's put the cement in there. 12 iron, 12 epoxy. Okay, so we're going to need more sulfur, I think, for the epoxy. I can't remember if there's an alternative recipe for that. Crushed bone, that's right, but we used bone to make arrows, so... because we can only make 7 of these currently, so we need more sulfur. Unless we have more somewhere? I don't think we do anymore. Oh, we can take it out of here for now. Just to make 5 more. Excellent. And now we pop this back in here. I don't think we need this just yet. What's our oxygen like? It's halfway. But we use like 2 sulfur or something each time. Now 12 iron. You're finished. Cool. Concrete furnace. Which I think can do everything that the smelter can do as well. I can't remember exactly. It's like if I plonk this down somewhere. Somewhere. Let's just do this again. Do it like that. Yes, it can do iron, copper, and everything, but most importantly, it can do refined gold. It can also do silica into glass, which is kind of nice. This does pretty much everything now. Titanium, platinum, cold steel, scuria, obsidian. Yeah, so this does everything now. So we pick this up. We also need to now empty out this. Which might be a problem because it's very full of crap. We're going to be very heavy. Yep, we are slightly overburdened. And we're going to pick this up as well. Yeah, we can't carry that. But that's all so that we can then pop this down. And now put this all back in here. Oh, we don't need to put the iron bars in again. We may as well chuck that in, why not? But most importantly, we put the gold in and get that started. Excellent. Overflow bag. Okay, cool. There we go. And then pick that up as well. This can just go back in here. We might move that to another base at some point, never know. It can be useful to just be able to work iron sometimes, but for now, we just want to work gold. And then let's just chuck those in there. Why not? Actually, we'll take some out and put it in the anvil instead. We may want to make some steel at some point. But not now, because all we need is 10... Oh, actually, I say all we need. No, it's not all we need. Because we needed some amount of copper and iron as well, didn't we? That's right. So let's just take a stack of each with us. Just to be sure. Because I don't want to get there and find that we need more things. I should have brought the decoration bench back here. Or I should make one for here. Decoration bench. All it takes is some wood and some stone. Yeah, let's just make one here and make the statues here so we know exactly what we need. Let's just do that. Decoration bench. Basically, we'll just plonk it down. There. So, rustic Icarus statues. There we go. So we needed... Yes, we need 10 iron for those. And we're almost enough gold. So we're up to... Oh no, we have plenty, in fact. But I'll take like a half stack. 19 and 20... And we'll take a half stack of that. There we go. You can just keep going. Why not? 2 rustic Icarus statues. Craft. And then we just need to place them in the right place. Such a weird requirement. I don't understand it at all. Let's just pop those in there. So we now have what we need from there. I'm just going to turn you off for now. That's fine. Here we are going to, you know what, let's just No, won't bother. We'll take the mortar and pestle with us. We'll also take the stone furnace with us. I'm not sure if there's room in the hut for that, though. So maybe not. And, you know, we'll take it and just stash it in the workbench there. I think that's good enough. Okay, oh, we should probably put this away as well, because we don't need it right now. We should also get rid of the second fire pit now as well, to be perfectly honest. You can go back in there. Oh, and... no, we won't waste time on that. I was like, oh, we could harvest this while I'm here too. No, let's not. Oh, buffs. I do want all my buffs, though. So, come into the storage, grab that, and take the stack. Eat that. Didn't we salt that? Yeah, we did salt that. So take that, and eat. That one's first to expire. There we go. We are now buffed up. So now we have a massive stamina bar. Whee! Right, off we go, and we've finished. I've got stuck on a tree again. Hate it when that happens. We've done pretty well on time. I was hoping to finish this by 1 o'clock because that's a soft limit. It's not a hard limit, but it's a soft limit. Wanted to finish by 1 o'clock, and we've got a quarter of an hour. So yeah, pretty good going. Haven't done as much as we would have liked on the fundraising side of things. Unfortunately, this is a very slow time of year. I really needed to get my ass into gear and do more of this sort of thing before Christmas, because of course people are away. I do not begrudge anyone taking time to do other things than watch someone play video games. Let's be honest. But, of course, the time leading up to Christmas is busy for me as well. So this is basically, this is our time off. This is the time we get to do extra stuff like this. I could probably have used it differently. But most of the other things on my list of things to do are either involving working outside, which I'm not feeling like, or a lot more selfish endeavours of just speedrunning and stuff. So mind out for wolves, of course. We still need to survive after all. Feels good that we have managed to make all that we need to finish this objective, but at the same time, it's not over until it's over, and we need to live for that to happen. So keeping our ears peeled for wolves and bears, horses, since they are so ornery and inclined to combat. I can hear a rumble of something this way. Not sure what quadrant I'm even in at the moment. That's a deer. Oh yeah, we don't want to go up this way. This is the bit that we want to go down and around, I think. Yeah, I think. We're trying to navigate just by memory, basically, which is always dubious, but we have been this way a few times now. There's the cave to our right. If we need more iron, that'll be a good place to get it. Let our stamina recover a bit. Running, running, running. And I think we're nearing the hill now. Yep, here's the little incline that goes down towards the lake. Almost back at the hut. I can't even remember what the reward was for this mission. I don't think it's even all that much. The amount of time it's taken. I mean, if we were already... Oh, these crops have withered.
They got their reasons.
Spoiled plants, yeah.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. I started a while ago. Okay, so it does regrow. You just don't get anything useful from them if you leave it too long. Alright. Crafting bench, let's just pop in the stone furnace. And let's take... Oh, let's plop the mortar and pestle on top. I like that you can do that. And we've got a couple of statues here. Something wore off. Oh, berries. Ah, which means that one of them probably spoiled. Never mind. Okay. Statue... Oh, there's two variants, that's right. So there's one variant there. I can't even tell what it's meant to look like. What the hell is this? Oh, it's probably meant to be wall mounted, eh? Yeah, I think this one's meant to be wall mounted. And it is like Icarus looks like. Yeah, that's meant to be wall mounted. So we'd put one there above the sofa. And then the other one can go on the table. Mission complete. There we go. Rewards. $100. Yay. I mean, if we already knew how to do all that stuff, like if we were fully set up with a proper tier 3 level base and everything, then, you know, that would have just been done so much faster. It was just because we had to level up and actually establish ourselves that it took a long time. So we need the contact device, which means we would need iron to be able to actually complete this here. So yeah, we'll go back to base for that one, I guess, because we would have to find iron and smelt it and everything here, which we could do. There is a cave right beneath us, basically, that does have everything that we'd need, but I can't be bothered right now. So let's run back to our main base. Again. It's a bit back and forth, but time to make the same trip the other direction. Because, yeah, this base is nice and all, but we actually don't care about it. It's purely for the sake of the mission. And that mission is now complete. Presumably you can't do them multiple times, otherwise it'd be like, okay, I'll accept it, and I'll run to the same spot. And, oh, it's already here. That would be funny. But I presume that's not the case. My lantern was still going for some reason. And we didn't get eaten by a bear. So that's always nice. Our base got attacked by horses a few times. But yeah, that seems to be the new occupational hazard. That was a wolf. That we almost didn't see in time. Well, it gives us some more bones to make things. Also, I mean, since I'm here and everything, you know, I'm gonna want more XP eventually. Our knife is almost broken, I just noticed as well. That's a concern. I never learned how to make a bone knife. I should do that. Or at least a stone knife. But ideally a bone one, because it does okay damage and is very easily repaired by the very things that you're skilling. Because this one's about to break by doing this, I suspect. Crunch? Not quite. Crunch. Okay. So, tier 1. Bone knife. There we go. Let's just make one of those real quick. That's just funny. Okay. Let's just swap these around there. It's no use having that on me. There we go. I mean, it's kind of weird that you use bone to break bone, but whatever. Like, I feel a stone knife would almost be better when it comes to, like, bone knife when you're skinning it, definitely. But then I feel a stone knife probably makes more sense. But we're gonna head back to the workshop. We're gonna go back station side at the end of this. Let's stay away from the horse. And that should repair all of our tools that we brought down with us. We have a backlog of tools just sitting in our space station. Every time we've had to kit out a character. Just ran into a horse. It's a really weird thing that I'm having to give horses the same sort of respect that I would give, like, wolves. What are you? Silica. Oh, there we go. So, if we ever want a more steady supply of concrete, this would be where to come. But you can basically treat this game a little bit like Satisfactory and set up big processing areas and stuff and just make sure you've got all of the creature deterrents and stuff set up, or protect them using hedgehogs and what have you. I can't remember whether eventually you get like mobile defenses, like whether you could make a turret or something. You'd still have to stock with ammo though, unless you manage to power a laser defense grid of some sort. Now that would be cool. I don't know if that's in the game. Fun as that would be. I don't even know if we have to actually go back and complete the thing. It does still show as mission complete, so I think I still need to actually go to the contact board and press the button or whatever. All of this because I clicked on it when I just meant to... look at something for more information, and it ended up accepting the mission immediately. He is long gone around the corner there. And this is not the Hunter Call of the Wild. We do not get, like, blood trails and stuff to track that I'm aware of. Ah, but sometimes they just come straight back. And then, there you go. Hey, kill 10 deer is apparently one of the achievements in the game. There's a whole swath of, like, trackable things that you can use. We're just getting a bunch of stuff for making arrows and things at the moment. Because I am going to want to push on and tech up further. But at least we're at level 20 now. So next year, when we next use this character, we'll already be at the level that we can make most things, including like steel and aluminium and stuff like that. Oh, I just noticed that my bone knife already broke, but at least that's much easier to repair. You can make throwing knives as well, I didn't realise. Oh, this is the exchange thing. And this is operations mission complete. Do I need to do anything for that? Oh, I guess not. Okay, I guess it's just... So I need to make sure I don't accidentally just click on something. I thought there was going to be like more information, but no, it just immediately accepts the mission, so you have to be careful. Okay, well, that's interesting to know. There's a lot that are unavailable on open world as well. And some say like required tech tier 1. Okay, to be fair, this one did say required tech tier 3, but I didn't read it. Because again, I was clicking on it for more information, and it didn't give it to me. It just said, here you go. It's like, ah. Oops. Anyway, that's that done. So, oh, hold, oh no, pick up's the actual thing. Yeah, so I guess I got my reward. I just didn't realize it. So there are some exotics in a cave near here, but I don't think I care about collecting them right now. I am going to come back in here. I'm going to repair this and put it in there. I'm going to make a bunch of bow and arrows if I can. I'm just going to stash everything in something, because I don't want to have anything extra on my person when I leave, basically. Maybe this, it's got all my plant stuff in it. Maybe the machining bench. Yeah, there's got plenty of space here, so I can just do this. Voila. Do all of that. That's all there for next time. The meat, obviously, is going to go in here. Oh, I have all of this on me as well. Those should go upstairs. That I can't repair right now. Okay, the workshop things I take back with me. The lantern, the hammer, the pickaxe go there, so those I take back with me. This goes up here. Oh, they're about to expire, so let's just do that. Otherwise, let's just do that. There's a lot there for next time. And yeah, now we run away, basically. Items that you have on your person, you do bring with you. And we run faster with a bow. So let's do that. Oh, it means we'll take one arrow with us as well. Oh well, that's fine. I mean, I do wish that you could take some things with you for starting again next time, but... Okay, here we go. Workshop items in your dropship or inventory will be delivered back to Station. So exotic extraction is now completed through exchange interface. So, so we can't take exotic back with us? We have to use that maybe? Don't know. Anyway, return to station. Moving this world, delete all non-workshop items you are carrying. You can return, but start with a fresh inventory and dropship. Yes. That's fine. So that way next time, we can start with some repaired gear. Ribbons. So there's all my ribbons I achieved. That's kind of nice. Cool. And there we have it. That is a successful series of missions. We got to level 20, which is kind of important. And yeah, we have a level 52 character. That would have made it a lot quicker, but yeah. It's the journey along the way, right? Well, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, probably until next year for this, take care and have a good new year.